Thank you, Carlos. Well, a brand new magical and mysterious movie is landing on our screens this week. The Portable Door stars Christoph Waltz, Sam Neill, Miranda Otto and newcomer Patrick Gibson, and centres around a young man who quickly realises his new internship is not what it seems. It's a quirky flick, and I sat down with Sam and Patrick to hear all about it.
You'll be working for the most innovative company in history.
Hi, Sam and Patrick. So nice to see you in real life.
Nice to see you too.
And congratulations on the portable door.
Thank you very much.
Knock, knock. It's a door. Portable door, to be specific. You're not to share this with anyone. Can I trust you?
Was it nice to be able to indulge in that sort of weird fantasy, zany world when the rest of the world was going through some sort of lockdown? Like, that must have been quite a surreal experience.
I think that's absolutely right. The film is escapist. There's no better time to be escapist than now, probably. Every day we went to work and we were escapists of one kind or another in a completely different world, a completely imagined world, with totally imaginary characters that you could do whatever you wanted with them. It felt like a great liberation, really, don't you think?
Yeah, it was probably the most fun I've ever had on a job. It was so great.
You're in every damn scene, aren't you?
I know.
Must have been exhausting.
I don't know whose idea that was.
Were you
but
tired at the end?
I was a little tired.
How are the
Yeah.
shoulders? Were they sore from carrying these guys?
Listen, I mean, it's mainly carrying this fella is exhausting work, but we got there, you know? It was-
We were able to influence this consumer. Imagine what we can do to the masses.
Working with someone like Sam and Christoph, you must learn so much as a young actor in that environment. What was it like?
Honestly, it was a little daunting at first. It was the first time that I'd really been doing these like big scenes with people that I'd watched my whole life and was fans of.
I taught him all I know. So I wrote it down on the back of a postage stamp. Gave him the postage stamp and he looked, he was just very disappointed.
Yeah, the illusion was shattered.
What did you write on there?
10 Commandments of Acting.
I do actually remember though, he once said to me, I was like, is this because I've just done something? But he went, if you ever have an idea and you want to do something in the scene, just don't. He's like, just do less.
He just made that up.
I did.
So what is it you do here?
We do what we can.
Patrick, when you come back, does Sam show you around? You know, he's spent a lot more time here than you have.
He has.
Where does he take you? What do you do?
We had some times around on the Gold Coast in Brisbane. Sam definitely showed me the ropes, and
He was taking me out to things that I would normally not. We went to a couple of clubs that,
promised not to talk about this.
that were quite eye-opening. They really were.
I remember the first night we met. Sam took us to what was it? The R something club.
The RSL.
The RSL. And
Yeah, I
we went
thought you
to-
needed a real Australian experience.
That's a classic Australian
Our
thing to do.
first time meeting, and we went to a Queen tribute act at the RSL.
Queen Tribute Act doesn't
Yeah.
get better than that.
What are you looking at, Mr. Carpenter?
I did an interview with Christoph a few weeks ago. I was like, oh, how did you enjoy the Gold Coast? Did you love Australia? And he said, no, the Gold Coast is terrible. Is that what he's like to work with? Is he that frank?
Christoph spent 14 days in quarantine in a room the size of a shoebox. So he was a little grumpy when he came out, and it took a while to defrost him. Is that fair? He didn't come and see the Queen Tribute Act.
Knock, knock. Who closes the door keeps the door.
And the Stan original film, The Portable Door, premieres on Stan this Friday. And check it out, it is so charming. And
I can't
obviously
wait.
with all of those guys in it.
As Sam Neill is so charming, isn't he?
They were fantastic. They were just firing. And of course he would go and see Queen because he's been knighted.
Yes, of course.
That's the rule, I think.
And Christoph Waltz, as his role would suggest in Inglourious Basterds, is to be avoided at all costs.
Yes, absolutely. You know, normally when you interview people and they're like, oh, I loved it, even if they didn't,
Yeah.
he did not pull any punches.
I love that. It's refreshing, isn't it?
Well, I was sort of taken aback.
It's good. He keeps
Well,
you on
he'll
your
never
toes.
be welcome on the Gold Coast.
That's right.
For sure.
They will not like him. We have breaking news.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness. Carl?
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?